It's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. You know the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow.
Yeah, it's videotaping for the students.
Hello students, Mr. Mitchell here. We are cruising into the end of September. We're saying goodbye to context clues and figurative language with a unit test. And now we're going to start our new module number 3. As we cruise into the end of this month, we start October. Please remember the following points because I want you to pass. Check all texts from me, answer them. If I send you a text personally, answer them on Remind. You should be checking Brightspace email and your T-Wolves email daily for updates. What else? Feel free to text me anytime within reason. I usually don't answer after, I would say 10 o'clock, but if you have any questions, I'm always accessible to you. And there is my number there. And we can always do Zoom or virtual classroom, an extra session. You should be doing Connect Labs, 1 to 2 per week actually, and our big deadline is 9/29. You should have about 8 done, and as we go into October, you're going to have 8 more done, and then another round through November for a total of 25. So you should have about 8 done right now. Don't let that fail you. That is a big reason why students don't make it through the course. They forget about Connect Labs. Keep reading our class novel and take notes. Very important to take notes so you remember what you read. And last but not least, yes, this is module 3, and as usual, be checking that module, be checking course announcements where I list links to the module and complete any assignment or task that is visible. Okay, good luck to you. Keep working hard. I believe in you, and we'll find success if we keep working hard each week. And students, as I said before, make sure you're taking notes as you read our class novel. It is the only way you remember things. You need to write things down to be an active reader. An active reader will take notes. So you should be well aware of Eddie, the Blue Man, what the Blue Man teaches Eddie, and the Captain. We're going to have an oral quiz October 4th on Zoom, so make sure you're ready for that. Don't let the novel, don't let Connect Lab stop you from passing this course. Enjoy the novel too. It's a great break from all the reading strategies we're learning. And a lot of figurative language in this novel, so try to enjoy it. And it'll be a great accomplishment to read a full novel, and that's what you're going to come up against in English 101. Okay, students, the first strategy. of this Module 3. Well, what is that? Well, fact. Well, what's a fact? It's something that can be verified or checked either on the internet, through records. It's either true or false. So this is an easy one to get out of the way on an exam. If I give you statements, if you can back it up and verify it, it's true. And if not, it's false. And just because a fact is false doesn't mean it's some kind of opinion. It just means it's a false fact. So just look for statistics and numbers for fact. And look at some facts. Mr. Mitchell has an IQ of 190, genius level. That is not true, but it's still a fact. It's a false fact. Students with at least one Zoom absence have a 10% pass rate. That is true for my other former course. It's called the blended course. That's true. Facts can be found not true. That's right. That means they're not. They're untrue facts, not opinions. And there we go with the genius. Okay, the opposite of facts are opinions. They're everything facts are not. They express feelings, attitudes, or beliefs. They're neither true or false. We'll go through a list here in a second. And yeah, a tip off that you're looking at an opinion, look for judgment words that you could challenge. That shirt is bad. That course is good. Well, what does that mean? That's not a fact. Mr. Mitchell is an amazing teacher. That is total opinion. I hope I am, but that is an opinion. So yeah, and passages that are trying to persuade you, usually loaded with opinions. Okay, let's look at some of these. I'm wearing Brute aftershave. Yeah, that's a fact. Okay, can be verified. Proven true or false. That aftershave smells like a skunk. You got it. Some people like that aftershave. Other people don't. Opinion can be challenged. There's the skunk. The shirt is cool. Oh yeah, that's an opinion. And if you saw that shirt, what do you think? You probably have some other words that probably can't print. Some obscene words to describe that. Yeah, that's an ugly shirt. Okay. And read the following sentences. Determine if they're facts or opinions. Mr. Mitchell said buffalo flannel is the best design. That is a fact. It can be verified. I said it. Even though I'm saying an opinion, it can be verified that I said it. So be careful with that little trick in there. Okay. I said it. That's true. I did. You could hear audio or watch me on tape doing it. Let's see, buffalo plaid flannel is a cool pattern. Now that is an opinion. Okay. But if a survey said that people say this, that would be a fact. The castles of Spain are the most unique in the world. Oh yeah, that is one big stinky opinion. That can be challenged even if you agree with it. The Buffalo Bills are a professional football team. Total fact. Okay, students, here we're almost done. This is the purpose strategy. What is that? You read a passage and you ask yourself, what is the author trying to do? Here's some basic ones: entertain, warn, instruct, or inform. There's a whole bunch of others. And be careful along the way. I could be informing you, which is just facts, but at the last second I could try to persuade you. So look at the main idea, look at what it's doing, and then go with the purpose. Go with the majority of sentences usually, but just be careful. I saw paragraphs that tried to persuade you at the very last sentence. They were using facts the whole way, and then they wanted you to do something, so be very careful. Here's some common persuasive, sometimes you think of pie, but very common ones, very broad. This is on our assignment. Persuade you. The author wants you to try to do something, and how do you know that? Look for things like you should, you must, and opinions. Informing is just straight informing you, telling you what the weather is. Documentaries, they're not trying to persuade you usually one way or other, they're just informing you. Entertaining is trying to either scare you, make you laugh, or make you cry, make you feel sad, make you feel something. That's entertaining. Okay, help me do these purpose sentences. Cameras are everywhere. Say no to this personal invasion now. Well, what's that? Oh, no doubt, this purpose is trying to warn you. You can pass this course. I know you can. What's my purpose? To motivate you. There's tons of purposes, so be on your toes. What's wrong with young people? All they do is text and put big fat earplugs in as they zone out the music. That's a stinky opinion. Not all you guys do that. Purpose is to criticize or belittle, maybe even scorn. Okay, this is the last strategy for this week, and it is the tone strategy. Well, what's that? It's how the author feels about his subject, how they want you to feel. what type of mood they're trying to create. The mood is how you feel, but tone is how they feel about themselves, towards their own subject. Are they upset about something? Is it lighthearted? Is it easygoing? If I sent you a lighthearted email, I wouldn't be discussing anything serious. I'd be joking around. Is it an objective or detached tone? Objective is just telling you the facts. If I sent you an objective email, it would just be like discussing your grades, and that's it. I wouldn't try to persuade you. If I was detached, there would be no emotion. Detached. Attached is with emotion. So just look at the details. Go with the majority of sentences. The tone might change. Okay, we're almost done. Students, here's some common tones that you see that I've seen in past exams. A skeptical tone in a passage would be the writer's not sure, nervous, cautious about something. Cautious tone, just what it sounds like. You're not sure, nervous, almost like skeptical. Alarming tone, super upset about something. Say no to nuclear war. Say no to nuclear energy. Very, very upset. Optimistic, very upbeat. You can do this. This is a great course. I know you can pass it. Pessimistic tone, which I don't like to have as a teacher or students. I don't like this. A negative, poor outlook. I'm going to fail this course. I'm not going to make it. Pessimistic tone is a negative tone. And this is the last. Actually, I'm going to have two more here. Defensive. Yeah, very touchy, sensitive to criticism. Defensive tone. Motivational tone. You can do this. Here's just a little sample. Again, I'm going to attach on Brightspace a big extensive list for tone because it will challenge your vocabulary. Okay. Let's practice some of these, and this is our last slide, thank God. I don't know if I should take this course. I heard it was difficult. Boom, skeptical, unsure. Please be careful walking onto the frozen pond. No doubt that's a cautious tone. Oh my God, study right now. You all might fail. Super alarming, super upset. Don't worry, it'll all work out in the end. That's optimistic. Drop this course now. You'll probably fail anyways. That's pessimistic. Don't criticize my hometown. I'd like it here. That's a defensive tone. And kick some butt in the exam, you can do it. Other tones that I haven't mentioned would be detached or an informing tone, straightforward. That's not taking sides. It's what you see in math books and science books. There's all kinds of tones. My recent assignment will let you practice this. You have a great week. Let me know if you're having any issues. So keep doing your Connect, read the novel, and do all the assignments listed in your Module 3 this week. Okay, thank you.
What a drag it is getting old. Kids are different today. I hear every mother say, mother needs something today to calm her down. And though she's not really ill, there's a little. What a drag.